Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Tyranny. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in Echo Call Village as we go ahead and continue trying to figure out if there's a Tide Master or Tide Caller or whatever the name of the guy is, of the mage, or what...
Soldiers are here!
Yeah, we're here. Are you gonna bring reinforcements? I think they are not. And also trying to figure out if we can find more of the supplies that have good iron, I think it was, that we have a quest for the disfavored, I think it is. And also, of course, trying to survive, because last episode, well, we got beaten a little bit, not too much. And actually, things are going better than I was expecting, to be honest. I mean, for the amount of work that I'm putting into the battles, and for the amount of, especially for the amount of strategy that I'm putting into the battles, which is not much, and that's precisely my point. I think I'm handling myself pretty well. I think the game isn't too hard, in terms of, you know, just difficulty, of course, especially because I'm playing it on hard. Yeah, it's not too terrible. Oh, we're gonna be surrounded, aren't we? We got a two-handed sword guy up there on top of the roof. That's not how you use a melee weapon, man. Matani Sibyl. Oh, it's Matani Sibyl. Matani Sibyl's shrill voice pierces the air. A clarion call addressed not to you, but to the citizens of the village. Do not fear, sons and daughters of Apex. Skyrus' hounds are at our doorstep. The Vendrian Guard will not abandon you. Brave warriors of the Vendrian Guard, these foreigners and sellouts mean to burn our homes and butcher our families. Summon what strength you have and show Kairos the price of taking our land. Several soldiers step out from half-closed doorways in dimly lit alleyways, fury blazing in their eyes. The partisans shout battle cries to marshal their courage, and you see the gray gleam of iron as they brandish their weapons and charge. How in the name of Ash did this hill... That's Barrick talking. How in the name of Ash did these hill folk get their hands on iron weapons? Barrick regards the locals with momentary panic and bewilderment before setting his stance to battle. Oh yes, how indeed. We were just talking about that, because... Oh, wait a minute, are these... Okay, these are Vendrian Guard. Why are they not aggressive? Okay, I think they're meaning to surround us or something. I'm gonna move over there. That doesn't matter. Okay, so let's have you attack that guy. Yes, indeed. And, no, damn it! Damn it! Okay, so you attack this guy, you attack this guy as well. No, if you could go over there, that'd be a better thing, and you can just stay back here. Yeah, he's gonna disengage a bunch, but that's okay. That's okay, he can take it, even though actually he's taking on wounds most likely. He's gonna have to disengage as well. Okay, so now you can attack with your javelin for a little bit of damage. Okay, so he's disengaging again. Oh man, these guys, okay, so you can stand strong. Let's see if I can... No, you're good there. You're good there. Just attack. And the rest of us is gonna do our thing. We're gonna try and... okay, he's leveled up. That's fantastic. And that's healed him up and taking care of the wounds. Do I have wounds? Am I accruing wounds? I am not. Fantastic. I don't think this guy's capable of doing that. And down he goes. And... I'm gonna bring you up here. That was a disengage. That was not what I wanted. But it's okay. It's okay. What is this guy? He's a sun soldier. Is he a mage or something? Well, was he a mage or something? And that is that. Ooh, nice one. The shocking hand or shocking fist or punch or grasp or whatever that's called. Actually, I could check it out. It's called the charged fist. So none of that. Definitely not shocking. And that's gonna be... Oh, that was a miss? That was a miss on that attack. Damn it. Down it goes. Okay. Okay, do we have anything to carry home with us? No, we do not. These guys are very upset, but... Oh, that's not you, sir. That's not you, Barrick. That's me.
Sorry, I can't. That wasn't so hard.
No, it wasn't, even though he said you couldn't. Let's see what we have here. Echo Call Village appears to be unusually well supplied. It's likely that the locals have been helping the revolutionary forces for some time.
Will do.
Yeah, indeed. Damn northerners, you just take what you want, don't you? Well, no. Just, no, I'm not taking what I want. I'm not taking anything, because I don't want anything. So I suppose that your statement is true and false at the same time. So let's see, or that if that's a possibility. Let's level up over here. We are gonna give you a little bit... Okay, so I'm probably gonna go with accuracy, because I need her to be ranged. Let's see, oh yeah, I forgot that we also have you to level up. Excuse me. So I am gonna go resolve... That's for... Excuse me. Oh boy. No, I'm gonna get, yeah, spell strength. That is what I want. I don't know what the maximum is. 18 is the maximum you can get in character creation, I think, because you only are given 8 points. No, you can get more than that. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. So that's that. As for our skills, I have preservation over here, and I'm probably gonna go with that. We have erase the record. Place a preservation seal. I know that. Second, that's the reviving thing. What about that one? Grants an arcane armor and oh, that's not really. Is that all for... Grants a bonus to arcane... Yeah, I don't know if it's for a single target or not. Let's see, we got Sage. So Lantry strikes his target, interrupting them and lowering their non-physical armor. If used from stealth, this attack will also paralyze the target, which is pretty good. Penetrating throw, and I got over here subtle throw. While stealth, Lantry receives a significant bonus to range damage. That's pretty good. Lantry rapidly attacks his target with a series of thrown... Okay, so what I would like is some buffs. For right now. Is this... the buff? Or, okay, so... requires on... yeah, okay, so what is this one? Wary Gaze. Gains the passive bonus of subterfuge and dodge. While in this stance, attacks rain. Okay, so the Sage apparently is some sort of magical damaging doing things of things. Voice of the Ages grants precision and ability to decipher. Yeah, I wanted, let's see, passage of hours. Surrounds the target in a bubble of slow time, slowing their actions and movement speed. That's a pretty awesome one. And gift of a moment. Landry skips forward, vanishing from combat and healing. Upon his return, he releases a wave of energy that reduces recovery of nearby enemies. That's a pretty awesome one. And I think I'm gonna want to go with this tree before anything else. That one can wait. We got out of the damage dealers. Everybody else is a damage dealer, so we should be okay. If the allies' health falls a limit, they are healed for a large amount, and the seal is destroyed. How long does that last, though? Protected below for 30 seconds, so it's not that long, but it's a pretty good one, and I think I'm gonna have that better than the second breath, because I don't really need a second breath. As for her, she's gonna go with Battle Mind, maybe. I don't know, let's see. When Verse is in the party, all members gain bonus experience for dual-wield bows and athletic skill. So that's an interesting one, and I think I want to go with that one because it's experience-giving, and I like that. As for our quests, we're good here. We need to get the Forge-bound Iron, and we need to finish this battle,
right.
The Battle of Echo Call. Okay, hello. Okay, so that guy is going to run away. Do we have anything here? This home has been... what? This... home has been bisected by Earthshaker magic. Oh, that's like, yes, cut in twain, I guess. Antio likely ordered his mages to do so to intimidate the villagers. Okay, well, it's their tactics, not mine. I don't really care, one way or the other. I guess Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus, both of them can be pretty terrifying if they're fighting against you. And if they're fighting for you as well, probably in the Scarlet Chorus case. Okay. Oh, we're here. We're here. Let's save the game just in case terrible things happen. And let's see what happens. They're here, she says. Weapons up and remember those no longer with us. Honor them with your courage and prowess. The captain turns to face you as you approach. Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should not remain between those of us who specialized in dealing death. Let the villagers go. They did not ask. No, the battle should remain. Yeah, I said should not, but should remain. Let the villagers go. They did not ask for this conflict. Yeah, the townsfolk may go. The rest of you stand and... No, wait a minute. I'm not here for slaughter. I prefer to talk. Really? She says. The trail of my dead friends says otherwise. What is there to say, Fatebinder? Unless it's sorry for all the murder, followed by a big swig of hemlock. It's too late for words to solve anything. The captain looks at you expectantly. Her soldiers stand ready, and the muffled cries and sobs of villagers fill the air. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to pass this with just a skill check. Apparently, I must choose which ones of these... oh, let's see. Karazhan ultimately brings order. Why resist unity and prosperity? I don't think she cares for that too much. I think she's a little bit more irrational in that regard. The insurrection is doomed to failure. Why throw away your lives? I don't think she cares for her lives too much. Let's not go with that. My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. I don't think she cares for what my goals are, so let's not go with that either. The townsfolk may go. The rest of you stand and fight. I don't want to fight. Okay, so I need to choose between one of these three. I don't want to... Of course, I'm not going to let them go. Although... That... Nah. Okay, let's go with this one. My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. That is a commendable notion, she says, but a tragically simple one at that. If any here could stomach life in the chorus, or submission to a disfavored work camp, that person already surrendered years back. The folks standing before you are the ones serious about our freedom. Besides, we... excuse me. Oh boy. Besides, we already reneged on a surrender. I know any deal you've come to offer is just a trap, as the Archon's pride demands that they bury us. So sorry, but we've been at this too long. Death or glory, no third option. Well, what about unity and prosperity? Like the unity between the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus? She throws back her head, issuing a dramatic laugh. That's not the sort of peace we want. Besides, peace is overrated. Peace means tolerating the evil in your neighbor. It is a cowardly dream for those with simplistic notions of the world. Actually, peace means accepting the evil in your neighbor, not really tolerating. It's more... well, if you make peace with evil people, then you're accepting the evil, not really, oh, okay, let them do their evil, I'm not gonna be evil. No, you're accepting the evil, you're being evil as well. I think so. Maybe she doesn't have, maybe there's no way to win this. But I concede half your point. Oh, look at that. A thought dawns across her face with a smile. The Vendrian Guard was once simply the army of Apex, but now we have volunteers from all the realms joining our cause. So you are correct about bringing unity. Well... This insurrection is doomed to failure. Why throw away your lives? We have demonstrated that a once vanquished people can rise from the dust and bloody the Archons. If the objective is to send a message to others in the tiers, then this has been a resounding success. Well, the townfolk may go. The rest of you, stand and fight. And I gain fear from Barrick. Far be it from me, oh that's for Barrick's talking, far be it from me to question a call, but this village is a source of aid for the Vendrian Guard. We would be fools to leave it standing to resupply our enemy the moment we turn our backs. I think so. Fair point. The villagers are guilty as well. All will surrender or perish. And I gain loyalty with Barrick. Matani says, I don't know our guilt. I didn't know our guilt was a winter fever so easily shared throughout the village, but perhaps the only way to impress your overlord is to slaughter the sick and unready? Well, they knew the cost of defying Kairos. Well, that's about the logic I'd expect from one of Kairos' pawn. The captain points at you, hefting your blade to the ready. I want this spineless shit off my riverbank. Your riverbank? I think not. Anyway, this is gonna be relatively straightforward. I'm gonna go with a buff already activated. He's already casting that. Unfortunately, I need to stop that right there so I can focus on who is going to be good, and that's going to be right there. And I know you need to move up a little bit, but that's going to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. So we got mirror image on this guy, so he needs to die. You are going to try to challenge them all. Yeah, let's do that over there. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it does. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. Okay, let's speed up the battle here. Okay, so he's taking quite a bit of damage. We should be okay there. You, sir, are gonna need to boost him. Let's touch him first. And you need to fall back a little bit. And let's see if a charged fist is gonna work over here. Probably not. There it is. He's leveled up as well, which is very nice. And now you are gonna do Blood of the Fallen. That's a very nice one. Go right ahead and do that. I rarely do that, and I should do more. Let's see if I... What's that for? Blood-soaked stone. Coordinate with verse to knock the... yeah, that's not what I want for her. We should... So let's attack... let's see what... We're attacking that guy over there. The main guy. Okay, so we're good. We're good here. You are gonna need to buff him, though. Is that the one? Titan's Touch? Yes, buff him right there. That's the Blood of the Fallen right there. It's gonna help a bunch. Okay, so that guy is attacking... Okay. I think we're gonna be fine. Just paying attention here. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the seal. Let's go with that one. If we can guess that, of course. I think it did. That's 30 points. Okay, so let him die, and you are actually... Sir, please disengage all along. Disengage! He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Let's take a potion. Doesn't matter. They're all... Okay, so we're all falling back. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, so you need to touch yourself, sir. Is that the name of the thing? Yeah, it is. Okay, there it is. Got a little bit. Okay, so focus on that guy. Focus on this guy, and you are gonna change your weapon because you need melee. Yeah, it is a little bit more damage. He's still taking a lot of damage besides attacking him. So it's kind of... He's still up. He's still up. Oh my god, he's still... No, he's not up. He's not up. Okay, so I can't do anything here. He's got the seal, right? Nope, he does not. He's off. He is without the seal right there. Take a potion. Let's just have you two attack this guy. We should be okay. There it is. Okay, Cora goes on in. Where is she? Okay, she's over here. She's doing well. Okay, we're doing well. It's all good. It's all perfectly fine and okay. Even though this is a little bit of a harder battle, he doesn't have enough armor for this. There it is. Oh, she didn't die. Sibyl can barely summon the strength to crawl, and after several attempts, she sleeps on her own pooling blood. She lifts her head to focus on you. She mouths several words, though no cogent sound escapes her mouth, until she falls to her knees, bracing her side.
This old man is worn out. I need rest.
Shut up. We're seeing a cutscene. Well done, Fatebinder, says Bitterquip. If this one survives its wounds... We even have a fresh present of the Archon of Secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. Oh, that's a mighty big of you, says Antio. These southern folks are a sickly bunch. Antio wags a hand dismissively. Looking at her suffer, it's making me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. Let's see. So who asked for a... Archon of Secrets. Yeah, I'm gonna finish her off. She fought well enough. Do it! The words are a command from Matani Sibyl, hissed through bloodied lips. With a decisive swing, you bring down your weapon on her skull and shatter her brains across the rooftop. It would appear that Echo Call Village had a larger enemy presence than we suspected. They also had a whole crop of iron weapons stockpiled here. Bet those innocent villagers were helping to gather battlefield salvage, or maybe stealing from our camp? Oh, yeah. There are so few iron weapons among the chorus. Seems likely the disfavored need to keep a better eye on their supply lines. And what of this village? The locals could have trapped the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site. He shrugs, his tone becoming a matter of fact. We should burn the town. It'll cut off the support, send a message, and the smoke signal will give the others a visible rallying point when crossing the Matani. Oh, did we just waste all that blood and time capturing this place only to torch it all? Now I adore the mystical powers of fire in ways none of you could possibly understand, but even I think there's a time and place for arson. Fatebinder, kindly tell Antio he's free to burn his half of the village. The Scarlet Chorus would like to keep our half of the spoils, not smoke it. Yeah, the settlement should be preserved, and any still here made slaves or conscripts. And I gain fear with Barrick. I have gained favor with... What the hell's Barrick's problem? It's always... Who is he? Anyway, you place too much trust, he says. Too much trust in these locals, especially after their last deception. The first chance they get, they will turn coat and stab their gang boss in the back. That would only prove our point, says Verse. These are competent fighters who are better put to work in Kyrus' army. No boss who falls to a simple villager deserves to leave anyway. Kyrus' edict looms overhead, says Antio. We have nothing better to do with our time? The disfavored warrior shakes his head in a huff and turns to his squad. Hear that? The chorus just made this village their headache. Now start rounding up our gear. There's lots to do before we rest. A sensible decision, dear Fatebinder, says Bitterquip. If we hold the disfavored pogrom... The disfavored's pogrom? I don't know that word. Of raised soil, what will remain for us to rule? Bitterquip claps his hands, raising his voice to address his gangs. Seize this place! Search the homes, take all that you can carry. Give each survivor a chance at the voice's mercy, but to the ungrateful, be brutal. Fatebinder, says Antio, you've helped enough. The Iron Marshal has sent word that the Archons are meeting at the disfavored camp and your presence is requested. You should make haste back to the camp. We'll take it from here. Yeah, thank you very much. I will be going back to camp, but to the disfavored camp as it seems, because that was Antio that talked to us. We have, ooh, a very nice, can you use this? Because you need a little bit more armor than you have already. I'm thinking that he needs, yeah, I'm really thinking that he needs some armor buffing skills or something. I'm not really sure if that's going to be a thing, but anyway, let's put this over here. Continue
I got it.
With our scavenging. What do we have here? Ooh, some interesting stuff. Put that over there, and let's see that over there, as I said, and let's see what it is. We got a two-handed great sword. Not really anything that I really want, but it is better than it's better than this thing, that's for sure. So, I guess that's that. I'm not really great at this, but actually I don't really understand why I would want this, but yeah, I need the staff because I'm a spellcaster. I suppose. Whatever. And you, sir, you have that. Is that better or worse? That is a little bit better. It does increase half a second of recovery, but it's better for armor. I think I'm gonna go with that. As cool as the spear is, I am not gonna keep it. Over here we have a falcata, a one-handed weapon that is. Why can't you? What? Oh, I'm comparing it to. Oh yeah, okay, so we're good there. Let's see. You don't want this one, do you? You don't want this one. That's for sure. Okay, everything goes over there, and we're gonna continue. Stop! Shut up! Okay. Okay, let's get out of here, and I think that is all there is to do here in this town. I am gonna check up here, though, because I think there might be something. I doubt it, but there might be something. We can't go through the back. Look at that. Let's also level up Barrick, because he needs that a little bit. I'm gonna bring up his might, although his accuracy needs a little bit of work as well, because he misses a bunch. 75% chance to hit with power attacks is not good, especially against Riff Raff, like the one we've been fighting. We have Punisher over here. Let's see what we have over here. Engagement attack. Gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. Barrick becomes an intimidating force on the battlefield, and that's pretty good. Is that a passive one? No, that's a. I think that's a stance or something. That's not a stance. I don't know if it's passive or not. Passive. It is. Actually, that's pretty good. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Just since he's a tank, I can just not specialize with him as much. Yeah, that's that for him. We have the quest. Let's just check back here, see if there's anything interesting. Not that I can see. Okay, let's go. Let's go to first the Scarlet Chorus camp. Oh, sorry for that little whistle. What you heard there was my shoe on the floor, if you heard that, of course. And we're going to the Scarlet camp first. We are gonna train a little bit because we leveled up a couple of times at least. I think 3 times actually. Hopefully Barrick didn't level up twice. If I were designing this game to prevent this from being an issue, I would do 2 things. First, I would allow you to train, like if you level up twice without training, you can train up to 10 times. And I'm not sure if that's a thing. The second thing I would do is I would make sure the game conveys that. Because if it is a thing, the game didn't convey that at all. So I'm not going to sell anything for right now. Did I know her? A young woman stands flanked by a pair of soldiers. The ornate headdress cresting her brow lends her otherwise small figure an intimidating aspect. From gear to gown, everything about her starkly contrasts the wretched state of the camp. She looks both at ease and uncomfortable, composed in her element and completely unsure.
Oh, look. Father has returned. Have I gotten out of line? Have you come to punish me? Am I a bad girl? Or do you just want to use my power?
Her face takes on a mock serious demeanor as she speaks with her words. You hear the sound of a breeze rustling through the forest. It's at the same time calming and distressing. The girl smiles.
Do you remember me, Fatebinder?
Oh.
Now don't disappoint me. You used my flock as chaff for the Scarlet Chorus. You took my people, the followers of Sirin, the Archon of Song.
What happened? When Sirin, the Archon of Song, used their power to enthrall people in the Scarlet Chorus, her abilities worked too well. After the disfavored soldier attempted to enlist, conflict broke out between the armies. You allowed her enthralled followers to be sent to the front line to prove... Yeah, I remember doing that. Yeah. She takes... So, why am I a father? I thought she was talking to Barrick or something. The gentle breeze of her words gain force as her eyes harden ever so slightly. She takes a small step forward and the soldiers to her side move in, barring passage with her weapons. She looks at them and rolls her eyes. When she does, the sound of the approaching storm fades.
Do I look like I can hurt him?
She turns her gaze to you and leans forward as if to share a secret. I think you can actually hurt me.
These good people aren't here for my protection. Apparently I'm dangerous. But I guess you already knew that. Can't have me collecting followers again like I did in Lethian's Crossing, can we? If some people started worshipping me, is that really such a bad thing? Is Kairos really so insecure to worry about a little competition?
I can understand that.
Look at me! Do you think I seem dangerous? What harm can a 15-year-old girl cause? I'm only a child.
The smile falters. She looks down, her hand moving to the headdress, her thumb tracing the edge of it along her jawline. She looks back up, the hard look back in her eyes. She regards you for a moment before continuing.
So, Tunon's Fatebinder in the middle of a battlefield. Kairos must be desperate.
Yeah.
You were sent to shame Ash and Nerat into action, weren't you?
Ooh. She's a smart one. Ash certainly needs someone to dig a heel into his back, she says, if only to distract him from his problem. She purses her lips in thought.
But Nerat, he's just a cat playing with a realm-sized mouse, isn't he?
Yeah. What are you suggesting about Nerat? What? Oh, never mind. There isn't anything interesting happening in camp, and the solitude is making me paranoid. Nerat is the Archon of Secrets. I'm sure he has one or two he isn't sharing with everyone.
I can't be expected to keep track of all his comings and goings, his plans and secret meetings, his betrayals.
She trails off and stands in thought for a few moments.
Anyway, we have a more important matter to deal with. There is something you can do to assist me.
From the corner of your eye, you see Verse cup her ends to the ears, turning her head away from Sirin. Sirin's mouth opens in a perfect O shape, and the sound that pours out is captivating, entrancing. It dampens the ambient bustle of the camp until it seems that nothing exists but her voice.
Remove my helmet.
Oh, look at that. The ruby headpiece on her brow flashes as if in warning. But why? Okay, so what is... why do I have a choice here? But it does seem like a choice. I wonder what if there's a right one or a wrong one for any sort of objective here. I'm gonna go with this one because I think this would be better with Korra and his character. Right away, Resplendent One. You discover that Sirin's helmet is locked behind her head. With a complicated mechanism, you want nothing more than to bash the lock apart and free the Archon, satisfying her command. Before you can make the attempt, one of Sirin's guard places her hand on yours and shakes her head. She points to a wad of cotton sticking in her ear. The distraction shakes you from your stupor. You feel dizzy and sniff back a trickle of blood from your nose. What was that?
Really? That's it? How disappointing. It was worth a try, I suppose, though it appears to have been a colossal waste of effort.
She sighs and gives a sheepish smile. Look at that. It's shining. It's shining, that red thing.
I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're more nuisance than help. I have no further use for you. Perhaps later. You're dismissed, Fatebinder.
She brushes you away with a wave. Well, not as powerful as you imagine yourself to be, are you?
I said dismissed until I have further need of you. Your presence displeases me.
This time her voice takes on a different quality. It screeches like a piece of flint stuck in a grinding wheel. You can feel it down to your toes, and you want nothing more than to make a hasty exit before the Archon inflicts more of her terrifying song.
For the love of Kairos! That was the Archon of Song in the flesh!
Yeah. Darting his head for a furtive look back at Sirin, Lantry sighs in awe. Don't be so dumbstruck.
Dumbstruck? I don't exactly meet Archons on a regular basis. Maybe to you, this is just Judge's Day.
Well, what is that? Closet throat? Oh my god, what is that? A young beastman stands in the shadow of an enormous beast woman, whose stature still manages to loom over you. Even in her crouched position, the beastman's mouth froths with spittle that launches in every direction as he snarls at her. Nightjole has promised Worthy, though doth pray for joining, but Beastwoman only allows Nightjole to hunt weakest of humans, saves best kills for self. He pounds the earth, causing a small fissure to erupt. Nightjole was second strongest of Stonestalker males before joining Scarlet Humans. Rutted even with 100 blood with Tribes Prima, was promised own pack for abandoning tribesmate. The crouched beast woman lets out a deafening cackle. Deafening? Yeah, deafening. I think that's a... No, that's how it's written. Deafening cackle, her broad, sharp teeth appearing between each bellow. Strong stone stalker? Beastman worth riding? She snorts. No, Claw at Throat sees only the meowling first season cub before Beastwoman now. Sees only tenderfoot, only weak whelp fit to change injured, dying prey, not best fighters on battlefield. Nightjole bares his teeth and lunges for the Beastwoman, but she is swift to stand, hackles raised and a calloused hand far larger than his head harshly pins him to the ground in one deft swipe. His face smashes into the earth with a whip-like crack of stone, followed by a defeated whimper. Claws at throat stares down at you with as much regard as she might show the wild dogs that roam the camp. Human. Her nostrils flare as she inhales deeply, scouring her memory for your familiar scent. Then she cants her head curiously to one side, and her keen amber eyes darken with a sudden and feral desire. Human smells of kith, or a far northern tribe. Is strange. Human is hairless, blunt-clawed and male, but smells good. Smells better than night, y'all. She grinds the Beastman's face deeper into the dirt before lifting her clawed and gnarled fingers off of him. He quickly scrambles to his feet to nurse his head. Speak quickly, and maybe Beastwoman will listen. Yeah, I think I will listen. Of course, we have a background with this sort of creatures. I think they might be considered people. I suppose. I mean, they do seem to have their own persona, so that's all that matters when you consider somebody a person. I think, anyway. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG. This has been Tyranny. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead, leave a comment, like the video. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.